You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the food back. I'm gonna bring the food back. Okay.
Tipping in the United States has gotten so out of control. Imagine a door dasher confronting you about receiving an $8 tip. You should be grateful I even gave you an $8 tip. And it's gotten so out of hand that you have videos like this floating around. Check this out.
You can leave it, thank you.
No, I could speak to you actually.
I'm sorry?
I need to speak to you. I don't think you realize where they're coming from, so I need to speak to you.
Where what's coming from?
Where the food you ordered is coming from. I don't think you realize the distance that it's come from, because then you would never actually have given what you give. So I think you can come and see face to face. Because I drove 40 minutes. And it was extremely far, and I got it to you early. So I don't think you realize where you ordered from.
I don't understand. You
Well,
did 4
I think
minutes from where?
from the restaurant that you ordered from. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20 minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So
But I
why
think
did you accept the pickup if you think it's that far?
they don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip. Right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the food back. Okay.
Okay. Is she fucking kidding?
Yeah guys, and she ended up leaving with the food. Let's break this down. It depends on who is driving the vehicle. One person can drive a vehicle for a distance of 12 miles for 40 minutes, and another person can do it in 20 minutes. So we can't be totally sure who's being truthful here. Secondly, this man already gave you an $8 tip. Leaving with the food, did you just scam him? I don't agree with her leaving with the food because it's only gonna bring her problems. And we are gonna see more of this in this video, and Americans starting to fight back against this entitled tipping culture. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
This woman lost her mind when she saw an extra $44 was added to her bill. This TikToker being so famous is starting a massive debate online after posting a video showing her questioning the restaurant staff about the gratuity added to her bill.
And why is it $44? It's the tip. The tip? Y'all didn't put that shit on there? Yeah.
This clip has everyone divided online, with some people arguing that the 20% gratuity was excessive, while others felt that tipping generously, considering the rising cost of living, was justified.
Is it justified when a $44 gratuity fee is added to your bill? I don't think so. I think they are ripping you off. And Americans are starting to realize this.
I'm not gonna tip you just because you turned the iPad around and I pushed the button, bro. Like,
Yep.
The comment that I absolutely hate the most is like when people say like, if you can't tip, don't go out. Like it's not. I'm not gonna give out free money, and it's just companies trying to get away with not paying their employees what they deserve. And they have the assets to pay these people more, but they just don't want to.
Yep.
They give you this option to tip, given this like social pressure to tip. And I agree with you. Like if it's a server and they're coming multiple times and they're giving me good service, bro, I'm gonna tip you. If you're a bad server, you don't get a tip, bro. Like if you're not working hard, if you come and like you give me water once and you don't come, so I ask for the check, like I'm not gonna fucking tip you. Like tips are earned, bro. Like tips are earned, and companies should pay their people more so they don't have to fucking worry about tip.
To a normal person, companies paying more to their employees and their workers would seem like the remedy to this. But what if I told you that was far from the truth? Listen to what this woman says.
When I receive awful service, I still leave 15 to 18%. You wanted the 20%, then you should have done your job better. Simple as it gets. I show up to work all the time. I do my job to the fullest capacity, and I ensure that I make people want to leave me the money that is standard. With that being said, let's say tipping culture goes out the window. It's gone. Who do you think is going to pay for the labor? I'm going to give you a minute. If you thought to yourself, the customer, you're right. That $50 filet mignon that you order, it's now $75. That $15 margarita that you like to order, now it's $25. Your previous $200 check at your go-to restaurant is now going to be $350 to $400. I don't know why in y'all's heads you think that servers and bartenders deserve to just be paid a livable wage.
Comment what you guys think about this. I just think leaving a tip even though you got bad service is enforcing the entitlement culture. Comment, guys, what's your take about this?
Normalize clicking no tip on the iPad. Normalize it! Because I am dead tired of paying for things that should not be tippable. Like, I just went to a coffee shop to buy a bottle of water, and like the lady turns around, opens the fridge door, and pulls out a bottle of water, right? She shows me the iPad, like she turns it around, and then it's like 15, 18, 20. I'm like, girl, forgive me, no tip. But like, I'm sorry, like the way she like, I know the tipping prompt is like involuntary, like regardless of what I order, like it will pop up. But like, you look at me dead in the eyes and you flip that iPad and you show it to me, like, pretending like we don't both know what you're doing. I don't know, I think that's crazy to me. In fact, it's not even the worst of all examples. I think tipping culture has gone out of control. We should not be tipping for basic service. Like, what is next? Jesus.
It's gotten so out of hand that you even have restaurants putting out entire paragraphs directed at their customers, telling them if you are broke, stay at home. Check this out.
But some restaurant owner apparently posted this message, which says, directed at her customers, which says, we expect you to tip 20% minimum. That's the end of the story, period. The number is even printed right there on the check, so you don't have to do any math. When you walk in the door, you enter into a covenant. If you feel any kind of way about this other than 100% accepting, you should stay home. Invest in your own sound system, get some nice glassware, install dimmers on your kitchen lights, put on some candles, and make your own cocktails. I won't say that you should go elsewhere because 20% is the minimum expected tip in bars and restaurants all over this city, and your feelings about the fact are irrelevant. And if you're uncomfortable with a woman having the agency to explain any of this to you, again, stay home. Go ahead and go buck wild in the comments if you feel the need. This totally entitled attitude. I talk to a lot of people that feel the same way about it. And it's not our fault. You pressed it way too much. In the customer service industry, everyone wants a tip now. Everywhere you go, even places where they're not doing anything. Like you go to a coffee shop, and you ask for a coffee, and they just pour the coffee into the cup and hand it to you. Well, I could do that. And there are plenty other, you could just do self-service, and I could do that. There's nothing about your performance of that job that I feel I need to especially reward. You're already rewarded with your paycheck. And whatever you get paid, it may not be a whole lot, but it's probably basically what that is worth.
Also on this one, guys, let me know what's your take about this. If a restaurant expects you to pay a minimum of 20% as a tip, how do you feel about it? Comment what you think down below.
Tipping is nuts.
Anyone else in the service industry, please tell me what the is going on this summer. Like, are people out of their COVID money? What is the deal?
I'll tell you what's happening. We don't want to tip anymore.
Yeah.
We don't want to do it.
It's definitely tip fatigue. If I'm asked to tip everywhere, I'm going to tip nowhere.
Yep.
And then in addition, stuff has gotten more expensive.
20% is so much.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lord only asks for 10.
Right. Great point. He only wants a 10th.
And that's the Lord.
Yeah.
Dude, the Lord wants 10.
Yep.
And Stephanie wants 20.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
And that is the sentiment for a lot of Americans and people visiting the US. I can show you a lot of videos of Americans speaking out against the tipping culture, but I wanted to keep this video short. So if you've made it this far, like the video, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Are those sodas more important than the customers?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Yep. Here to pick up food, not sodas.
What's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah? Okay, Sarah. I'm not seeing a Sarah. You sure it was under Sarah?
I mean, it's just S-A-R-A. There's no H. Does that help?
No, still no Sarah.
Okay. Well, I placed it online. Does that help anything?
We do have 2 locations, so maybe you placed it to the wrong store?
I mean, now why would I do that if I live right near this one?
It wouldn't be on purpose. Accidents happen. Do you mind if I just see the order?
I mean, if you think I'm a filthy, dirty liar.
Yeah. That's our other location, so we'll have that ready for you down there. And you paid for it, too.
Okay, no, that's...
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
I mean, that will be posted on Yelp, and I will let everybody know just how rude you are.
Can I see that, please?
If you must.
Yeah, you can post that.
That brings us to the end of the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, a sub to the channel will be fantastic.
I'm done. I no longer have any connection to this world. I'm gonna go home and kill myself. Goodbye, friends.